And the future commander, wow, is coming up. And he is also just like a web of white scars. I don't know how I see that, because I can also see that he's wearing his...
it's like I have double vision. In one half it's like a black light x-ray,
Yeah.
where I can see all the glowing white scars
Yeah.
all over his body. It's like 3D glasses, and if I open one eye in the 3D glasses, I see this network of glowing white scars.
Yeah.
And if I open the other eye, it just looks like
Normal. Yes, that's well put. And he's coming up. This future commander is coming up, and he says, these are the facts given to us by the Watcher.
Yeah.
And his tone is very similar to the future Charlie's tone. It's very peaceful, as if he's seen it all.
Yes.
And he's completely unruffled by it, unsurprised. All free will Christ presences have iron-clad contracts. That orange person does not want to hear that. And that woman from the Watcher's office, kind of like she's levitating. It's not like she's standing, it's like she's levitating. And reads again what the Watcher says. If a person with a blue or deep blue mark says something you disagree with, take as your working theory that you may be confused, and see if you can change your thinking. The future commander repeats, all free will Christ presences have ironclad contracts to trigger the awakening. Some yellow people don't want to believe that. They don't want to, they're again, this feeling of, well, I don't want to think about that. Check me on that.
Yeah.
And that levitating woman starts to speak again. Check me on that.
Yeah.
And she says the same thing.
Yeah.
And I think that's her part to play, is to remind people of the rules. So, future commander says again, all free will Christ presences have ironclad contracts to trigger the awakening. People are looking, people look uncomfortable, but no one is openly disagreeing. Check me on that.
Yes.
And all are going to be looking for new opportunities in which to contribute to the greater good. There's some people who don't want to think about that. They don't want to think about that.
But no one's speaking.
No, and no one's arguing openly. So he goes on. Those opportunities exist in both the takedown and setup sides of the equation of transformation. There's not as much disagreement here.
No.
The need is greatest in the takedown side. There's a fair amount of disagreement here.
Yes.
All of the people up on the dais, their heads, and they have bigger numbers.
Oh yeah.
I believe they have significantly higher numbers. Their heads are saying yes. That levitating woman kind of clears her voice, clears her throat to make the point.
That's true.
And future commander reads it again. The need is greatest on the takedown side. Now we notice this future commander has perhaps the deepest blue of all of us, the highest number of all of us. I think we should listen to him. He continues on. the challenge is also greatest on the takedown side. There's not all that much arguing with that I can hear. Future Commander continues. Takedown recruiting is difficult for both lead positions and supporting positions. Under the previous plan, the shortage of qualified and willing recruits is hindering manifesting the divine plan. I don't know what that was, but it was like a big blast of wind just blew through the room. Like the back doors had flown open in cold
blew
wind.
open.
They blew open in cold wind. It's like the divine plan's Arctic freeze washing through the heart.
Yeah.
It's the cold truth. It's the cold truth. This is hindering manifesting the divine plan. It looks like when the doors blew open and the cold wind blew through, that shook up some of the people who were not on board. Therefore, a new win-win-win plan has been handed to us from the Watcher. And it is this, my friends, he's saying. We will train you to step into supporting roles in this takedown team. You have, of course, the opportunity to accept or decline this opportunity. It is your option. It's a free will universe, however. The Watcher is, in fact, watching. Is that true? And he turns to the levitating woman. She says, I am the eyes and ears of the Watcher. Like, I am the representative of the Watcher is what she's basically saying. What she's saying is, I'm here on behalf of the Watcher and I can tell what's going on. It is strongly suggested to Christ Presence is that they participate. That's why this is called the Christ Presence Initiative.
That's true.
Strongly suggested that Christ Presences participate in the Christ Presence Initiative is handed down from the Watcher. This huge personal growth. As you can tell, now Future Commander and Future Charlie are holding their holograms of themselves when they joined.
Yeah.
This was me when I joined. This is me now. Huge personal and professional growth. The training program runs from Alpha to Omega. We can train you to be a supporting member. And when your ratios and performance show you are ready, you can move into lead roles. And now the Future Commander is talking about alternatives and choices and pivotal points and moments in which we make important decisions. And he's saying exactly what Future Charlie says. Go for a big goal. Go for a big goal because these decisions are gut-wrenching. Sign on for a big goal. And keep going. It's much easier in the long run than biting off teensy little bites one at a time and then deciding whether or not to take another bite. And then he sits down. Check me on that.
Yes.
Someone is stepping up and saying, thank you to the Future Commander. Thank you so much. And thank you to the Future Charlie. Thank you so very much. It's possible it's me.
That's what I think it is.
Yes. Thank you so very much.